What's going on, Shrimp Keepers? So we're doing a quick update on the new room. Mark and Jeff been working hard all day. They got this first rack covered, and they got the plumbing pretty much started. They decided to put it in the middle, which everyone liked that better. And the only bad thing is this piece is going to be out in the hall or out in the aisleway, but that's okay. I don't think anyone really hit it. So all the plastic is on. What they did is they went down with the Gorilla tape and put it on the edges so it can't rip or anything like that. And here's what we decided for the drains in the middle. It's they're all drilled with a bulkhead, which you can see right there. A T that comes out, and it comes out and hits it right there. And then we're gonna have 2 in each hole, runs the whole length. And then it's gonna come down here like I was telling you guys. And here's the drain line. And it's actually gonna go out that way into that room. And there's gonna be a sub pump out there. But they're pretty much getting real close to done with this rack. And then I'm guessing they're gonna finish this rack today too. Tyler's gonna go behind them and clean all these ponds and get all that ready. And then me and my dad have to do the lighting here and get all that stuff set. So it's really coming along. I'm very happy with the progress. All right, so we're nearing the end of the day of working on the shrimp room. I want to check on the progress. And whoa!
Union break!
Mark, what are you doing?
Union break!
And then, where's Jeff at?
I don't know where it went.
Did he really crawl under there? Oh my gosh.
What's up?
That's funny. And Ken was in here somewhere. Who knows where he went? But
You don't hear about that.
they're getting done this second one. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be under
You
there.
can see a bulge.
Mark's kicking back. That's
I was
hilarious.
literally smelling.
Oh,
My dickies.
that's funny. But Mark finished this one, and Jeff helped a lot. Man, it looks good. And then once we get it all pumped in, we'll do the leak test on it.
Manifolds are done.
The manifolds? Ooh, I didn't even see that. So this just needs hung from the ceiling. So that's going to be our RO line. Nice. It's looking good. And here's this line done. This is how we're going to connect in the pump for that system. That's awesome. It's coming along. What's going on, Shrimp Keepers? So it's a busy day here at Flip Aquatics. We just got in an order from Gemco, which there's one box, and this is all our water pumps and blowers and things like that. Another box, we'll get those open. You walk out here, Mark kicked butt this week. He's having surgery today. He got this all done. Him and Jeff and T and everybody worked on this. We got all these covered, everything plumbed in, ready to go. We got real busy, so I haven't done too many updates on it through the week, but this is all plumbed in. This is kind of what we did, going all the way down. And first row's done, second row's done. This row's getting done, or this row, excuse me, this row's done. And it's really coming along. So you come down here, it drains, it drains. This one taps in right here. We got a little cutout right there so we could flush it out if we need to. And it comes down. Mark's got it going in like this. We got this piece coming up, goes up there, and that is going over to the sub pump over in the other room. We just decided to tap it in right here since we were already going to be working in here. Looking good. So we're actually going to put a reducer on that. We just didn't have it, so he just pumped it in just so it's in. And then these are all cleaned out. We fixed the leak on here. Mark cut this out right here, put 2 couplings in, redid all that. T cleaned these out, got all the shavings out of there, cleaned those 2 out. My dad's here. There's my pops. He's doing some electrical for me. We're getting all the lighting circuit ran, more or less. This is kind of what it's going to look like. We actually reused the stuff we had on that rack that we tore down. You guys saw that last week. We reused this. This was on the old rack. You can see it right there. And then that's where we're gonna plug our lighting into. And he's on the last run right now. So it's definitely coming along. I mean, it's getting real close. I'd say we're 99.9% done. This is another thing Mark worked on that, you know, was really, really awesome. Yeah, he had some issues. That's why there's 3 couplings. But he got all that done. This is our RO line. Comes up, goes over, hits right there. And then that goes straight out to our RO room where we're gonna put more storage, which I can show you guys that real quick. Currently, we just have the one 1,200 gallon tote and three 275 gallon totes. We're actually getting rid of these 3, and we're either gonna get 1 more or 2 more of those. And so here's the RO line. It comes right out the top, goes this way, and straight out to that room. And so we're gonna get 2 more of these probably, and they're gonna go boom, boom, and we're gonna be in good shape. I mean, things are really moving along. I mean, it's going great. I couldn't be more happy. We got T working hard over there. We got Ken here today. It's Good Friday, and we're just having a great day. I just started doing this unboxing from Gemco, and I figured you guys may want to see it. So here's what we got. I pulled this big puppy out. I'm thinking that's the pre-filter for the blower we got. So that's what I'm thinking, and that should run the 2 fish rooms. We got this airline tubing to do our water change system. And it actually looks really good. I was surprised. So got that. Got 3 rolls of it. Should be about 100 foot per roll. I mean, nice heavy duty stuff. And then, and here's the blower. I mean, this thing's a beast. So I'll have to get this out and see what it looks like. And then we got 1 more box. So I'll open that up and get back on video. So I haven't even looked in this one yet. Well, let's see what we got. Oh, of course, another box. Jeez. Okay, so got all the paper out of here. Here's a pressure. I think this is the pressure regulator that we got. That's to put in our lines and know how much pressure we're getting per inch for the air pump, so we know if it's actually working or not. And then we got 2 of these big pumps. These are going to be for our water changes. And then this one, let me see if I can do this. There we go. We bought another one of these big linear piston pumps. This is like the one we used to have in the shrimp room. I think we're going to use this for this pond room, and then we're going to have 1 backup. And I was thinking about ordering another one and just have 3 of these run in all 3 rooms. But the guy talked me into getting this blower and testing it out. And then if I don't like this blower, I can send it back and get another one of those. But this should do the work of 2 linear piston pumps, the big ones that I have. And it was cheaper than 1. So I'm going to try this out. My man T's finishing up for the day. So that's what we got going on today. Just a lot more to do. So I wanted to update you guys on a couple things. One thing is this pump we got from Gemco. We actually installed it in the closet so it's not as noisy in the shrimp rooms, which is actually really nice. And then we can actually just close this closet door, and that's up there. And it really is pretty quiet for a blower. Our last blower was so loud, and so this thing runs both rooms now. And I was a little worried about if it would run both rooms, and it did with no problem at all. Let me show you what it looks like in here. Yeah, this is where it used to be, and so it actually sounds a lot better. You can actually hear yourself talking here. We got this pump, this air pump, and you want to get like 30 pounds of pressure in the line for what we're using it for. Our old pump was running at 17, and so this one runs at 30 with both rooms, whereas the other one was only at 17 each room. So we had 2 running, and it was still only at 17. So yeah, this thing is an absolute beast. Uh-oh, Marcus finally has water in the room. So this is what
time.
I know about time. Oh, here. And
Oh, put the lights on. There
just so
we
you
go.
can see what you're doing. All right, let's see. This is what Marcus came up with, which is actually pretty cool. So we disconnected the old pump with this long black one. As Dustin would call it, the Black Mamba. Whatever he calls his. Comes around. And we're draining these totes. And the reason why is we're actually getting rid of all of these three. So Mark hooked it up to our big pump right there. And that's it. We're getting rid of these three totes. 1, 2, and 3. So we can put 2 more of those in. That's the plan. And then this thing's pretty much going to run 24/7, I'm thinking. We got to get new membranes and stuff for that. But the room is looking good. It's pretty much done. 99% done. Marcus is getting it going. We got the air pump installed, all the plumbing done. We just got to clean up this section over here, put in the sink in that corner where the stereo is, and then we're pretty much good, aren't we, dude?
Oh, we gotta get shrimp.
We got to get shrimp.
We gotta get shrimp.
Shrimp's the next step. It's looking good. Right. So the next thing I want to show you guys, you used to walk out here, and you come around the corner, and we had all those 275-gallon totes here. As you can see, we removed those, which is super, super nice. We got it replumbed back in so that all of our water storage is over in the new room, which means that it's heated and cooled. So it's actually going to be the right temperature, which is going to be super convenient. And so these are all gone. We actually got them outside right now. And we have room to put in 2 more of those 275-gallon totes. Or not 275 gallons, 1,200-gallon totes. So most likely we're going to get 2 more of those. Just going to wait a little bit. The moment of truth. Whether the water change system works or not. And we did this. We plugged these ones so that they wouldn't overflow or drain. Okay, all right. Now here's the thing. We have to see if any of these things are leaking. Ooh. We got water flow, Marcus.
It's just right. There it is. It's just it. How long is it going to take to get here? There it is.
This is the first time water's flowing in this room. I mean,
It's a little bit wet. I don't know. Shut that off. You need to pressurize.
look at this.
That's some massive pressure, dude.
Look, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It works.
The sprinkler system.
It's a sprinkler system.
I think I need to put a valve in here and slow the pressure down a little bit.
I think it'll be fine once we have the lids on.
That's a little bit of power.
That's funny. Dude, it started coming, it started going. Hey, that was pretty cool though. Alright, so we finally finished this drain line, which goes all the way over. And then it picks up this row of ponds, and then that row of ponds. And then it goes out here to a little sump, which I'll show you guys that in a bit. And then eventually we're gonna have the next row of ponds be right here. And then this is gonna draw out the side and go into that pond as well. Here's what we did back in here. It's a little dark, but this is the line on the inside of the wall. That is the drain line for the last 2 sets of tanks. It comes into this, I don't even know, this would be like a horse or cows or something like that, big water bowl. And this is made to go outside. We got it from Tractor Supply. And it just fit in this cubby hole like really conveniently. We got a sub pump down in there, which you really can't see. Let me see if it'll, no, it won't focus in. We got a sub pump down in there that pumps up and goes over to our other room where the drain line is. And yeah, this fit in there perfect. We had to cut up the wall a little bit to get it in there, but you know, that's completely okay. That wall really doesn't serve a purpose except for holding up this ceiling. So super excited to get this done. The next thing is we got all of this plumbing done. So the top line is water change, and then these are air line, and then they come down and go to the pond together. And then we actually did start filling these, so I'll show you guys that video in a little bit. But yeah, it's really coming along. It actually looks really neat in my opinion. So really excited to get this project done. Realistically, all that's left is just turning the air pumps on. We got all of these twin wall polycarbonate cut. We're missing 4 sheets, which this would be 2 sheets right there, and then 2 sheets for the wall to cover those ones. So we're so close. And check this out, we finished the electrical, so it's all nice and lit up. Just needs a good cleaning now. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the update. Thank you for watching. Definitely check out flipaquatics.com. We have a lot of new stuff coming up quick. A lot more new shrimp. Hopefully we'll be able to bring in some more rare stuff, and I think this room is really gonna help us expand and grow this shrimp hobby. So I'm super excited. I hope you guys are excited. Thank you for being a part of the Flip Aquatics journey. So much love. Talk with you guys soon. Later.